One of the best parts about going back to school is choosing all of those exciting new school supplies out there, and personalized school supplies are even more fun. And here to show us how you can add your own style to your binders, your notebooks, your lunch boxes, anything you've got is craft and lifestyle expert Gina Tepper. Thanks for coming. You know I love your stuff.
I always have fun with you because you get excited about doing it.
Yes, exactly. What are we going to be decorating today?
Okay. I don't know about you, but I spent a fortune on school supplies this year.
Already?
Yeah, just all those pieces you have to buy that list. So I thought, okay, the best part about going back to school is all the stuff. And my kids are actually excited now, but we're making it even more fun by personalizing it. And one thing is, organizing is really important, and I'm going to reuse, so a lot of reuse since we spent so much money already. Now this, I want to say, we get so many papers home from school. How do you organize them? So if you want, you can make these folder paper holders, and this is actually a cereal box.
No, come on, Gina, that is amazing.
Isn't that cool, though?
It actually says Honey Nut Cheerios on the bottom.
I left it
She's
there.
not making this up, because if you had covered that up, no one would believe you.
I know, I wanted to do that, but you can do multiple ones. This was actually an old blind. You can use duct tape, you can use scrapbooking paper, just cover it.
An old blind?
Yeah, this is an old, you know those old blinds that are this, like made out of this stuff. I don't know what it's called.
Wow,
but,
that is gorgeous.
I just covered it, and I used hot glue, and this didn't take me long at all, but you can use a whole bunch of them. You can use one for mail and everything. Now this is cans. I put it all together so it makes a little compartment.
You know, certainly people have done that at home, but I don't think many think to connect them like that.
Yeah, I glued it all together on the bottom. I cut out a piece of cardboard and just glued it together.
Look at that. Look how you get it to hold together there.
Yeah, I did
and
that.
is made, that's just cardboard?
Yeah.
And you just glue them all together. Very nice.
And that's nice. Now, the other thing I did is, I know I've showed you this before, but this is a plastic wrap container. So you can put all your odds and ends. You can put scissors, pencils, and everything covered with duct tape, and you can use scrapbooking paper or whatever you want. And it's just a nice little thing, so you don't have all these pieces rolling around. Now, this is something that I really love. These Lunchable containers I made out of, I made these Lunchable containers. They have these cute little compartments, and you can put your paper clips for desk organizers.
A little ribbon around it.
I mean, look at that. You just paint it. And then I also wanted to show you how I cover my pencils. This is just washi tape. Have you ever used washi tape before?
I have not.
Oh my gosh.
Where do you get washi tape?
You can get it here. Try this one. Let me give you a pencil and let me show you how it's done. I painted some, but these are actually easier to do.
You buy this at the craft store?
Yeah, it's inexpensive. You just put it on there.
And it's used to cover any surface, including
you can cover, you know those ugly composition folders that are like marbleized? You can cover the front of them.
Yeah.
Just do that.
So
and
see, I'm just putting the tape on it.
And just rip it. And you can sharpen the pencil very easily.
You can just rip it on the ends, and then you just wrap it like that.
And look how beautiful they are.
Look at that.
You can make a whole bunch of these and give them to teachers. I mean, look at all these beautiful colors. And then you know which pencil is yours.
Oh,
I mean,
my daughter would love this.
I mean, isn't that easy?
I have to take some of this tape home.
I know, it's so easy, and I love that. So then you can cover your folders, because you have to get those 3-ring binders. And I just put scrapbooking paper in there. So
you just slide it right under the clear cover there.
Yeah, it's really pretty. This, I like to do the cover. The young kids want little superheroes and stuff on their folders, but when you get a little older, maybe you want something a little more sophisticated. This is just scrapbooking paper and some ribbon and stuff like that. I like doing this.
Oh, that is lovely. These would make such wonderful gifts, too.
And this is one of those marbleized.
Maybe for a teacher or someone who uses a lot of these kind of folders.
Yeah, and this is raw silk. I covered one of those composition folders with this silk. Isn't that pretty?
Gina, that is gorgeous.
I know, it's beautiful. I like
Where did you get the butterfly?
This is just at the craft store. I just put some ribbon. I mean, this takes no time. Hot glue, ribbon, rhinestones. It's really pretty.
So, Gina, when you were a little girl, were you taking everything at home and just creating all kinds of beautiful things?
I did. I used to make my own Barbie doll clothes and everything. And I used to cut their hair and put like pins in their ears for earrings.
Was your mother creative?
Oh, yeah. She taught me how to sew.
Sure.
She's very artsy, artistic. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you is, they're over there, but make your own flashcards. I did this with my kids when my son was learning how to read. We went around the house, and he found what he wanted to do. Like, that was a toy, that was a game, and then he learned them so quickly because he associated with them. So I told them to do stuff, and it's really fun. Now, this is for lockers. I wanted to show you this. I did a simulated locker here because I can't bring a whole locker in here. But you can make this really easily. I just got some fabric and just glue some magnets onto some rhinestones or something like that, and you can stick it on your locker, and you can glue magnets onto flowers, because a lot of places will not let you use adhesives. And I made this chalkboard out of cardboard, and I put magnets on the back, and you just stick it on. Very quickly, under $10, you can decorate your locker.
You made it out of cardboard.
Cardboard.
Did you have to spray it with chalkboard paint?
Well, there's spray chalkboard paint, and there's also a paintable one, which is amazing, and you just paint it on there. So the kids can do this. Just cut a piece of cardboard, and then I glued little rhinestones on it. And then see how I just did magnets, glued them onto rhinestones, and they can put them on their locker. You can buy these little magnets anywhere, and you can make your own thing.
That is gorgeous.
Now, I also made, you know, you don't want to, I don't like to put my name on my kid's backpack or anything, because then someone will call their name and the child will think, oh, that person must know me. So instead, what we do is little charms. This is one that my daughter used. You can tell it's a little dirty, but it's really easy to do. Just get these iron on, and I'm going to make some.
I've seen those.
And you just get some stiff felt, and just iron it on and trim it around, and then attach these little rings on there. I had one laying around here somewhere, but you know what I'm talking about, this right here.
Yes.
And you can have them make it.
You use the little twisty tie that comes on the garbage bags to hold it. Just put a little hole at the top of your flower,
put it on their
and then connect it to this loop.
Because you know every girl is going to have a frozen lunchbox.
Twisty tie
so you want to make sure that they know which frozen lunchbox is theirs.
Sure.
So the other thing I like to do is teacher gifts. And I always make cookies, but I made these little apples that you put on there. This is just like 29 cents at the craft store, and you paint them and put a ribbon and then a twisty tie. And look, I did it right here. So I'm going to give that to them. Isn't that cute, though?
That is great.
I was going to do flowers, but I realized that this year my children both have male teachers, so I'm like, I'm not going to do flowers this year.
And you know, that's a very inexpensive yet personalized way to present something simple like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that goes a long way.
And then I made a mouse pad. I just used fabric right here. And you can use cork or an old mouse pad you had, and it just covered it with...
Dresses it up nicely. And for the lunch boxes, this is...
What I did there is I made these little mini chalkboards.
Okay.
And then I like to put notes in my...
Oh, there it is.
And then I just put Velcro on there, and you can erase and put a note in every single time.
Oh, every day you can say something like, eat your sandwich.
or something. And I did little clips with chalkboards. And this right here I wanted to show you. This is interesting. I made a little corkboard here, and I glued flowers onto the push pins, but I also made this magnetized right here. And what I did there is I smashed a can and painted it to make it look like a flower pot. So this is magnets.
You are full of all kinds of creativity and wonderful ideas. Gina, we thank you once again for coming in.